trucha, you know, like be aware, you know. Truchas. Yeah, Puente Trucha. And that was just like, she would always say that, and she would always like talk about these scenarios. She would always talk about death too. Like, you know, it's just like, hey, I'm not always going to be here. And I do that as well. But like, it's just like, I think whether it's conditioned like subtly, like, hey, you know, this life is short.
Right.
But she also, so it was like twofold. I'm not saying that she didn't do everything she could to provide for us, but there were times where we went without. You know, we went without food. We went without, you know, water. We had to boil, you know, water to take a bath. You know, there's all these different things.
Yeah.
And there's like a different level of poverty, right?
Right.
We talked about this on the phone. And fortunately for me, I was brought up in those conditions. And maybe some people that may hear this, like, oh, I would never want my kids to go through that.
Yeah.
But you want in my opinion, you want to suffer somewhat, like because it brings resilience.
Right.
And I feel that maybe because people in not everyone, but good amount of people that grew up in our generation were brought up with not having, right. So therefore there was some resilience. But on the other side of it, we try to make up for it. Like, I never want my kids to suffer, so I'm going to give them the best this, the best that. And that's kind of bred entitlement and a lot of other things. Mm-hmm. Luckily, you and I have both been to different countries. Mm-hmm. The third world countries, that's like a different level of poverty. Right. You know what I mean? And do you have any, like, so what have you experienced as kind of you learned from?
So one time we went to, we were in the Philippines. We were doing like a field op. Mm-hmm. And I saw this Muay Thai champion, Filipino. I mean, at least in whatever, you know, place that we were at the time, he literally traded like trophies with his name on it, like of being first place, you know, whatever that he had from tournaments. He's like, here, like, these are valuable to me, but he traded them for MRE boxes.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm being dead serious.
Yeah.
Dead serious. And
dude, that like I feel that, dude. Yeah. It's just like, fuck.
I mean, yeah, I can't make this up. You
yeah,
know
yeah.
I mean? And the guy was like, yeah, you know, I'm just trying to feed my family for MRE boxes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there we were, you know, here we go, you know, he gave us a trophy. I was like, I don't really need this. He's like, no, I can't accept it. Like, I need the trade. Like, trade me, you know?
Right.
So we did. And like, when I saw that, I was like, man, it's kind of, is that serious out here? You know, and it is that serious. Yeah. So, I mean, just with the convoy in itself, just driving by, you know, you saw it.
Yeah.
You know, they looked worse than Mexico in that part. I mean, we came from like what's it called? Well, I forgot where exactly it was like we're reported, and then we took the convoy to the training site where we passed through. I mean, you saw the transition from just, you know, it was a normal town looking, you know, to just bamboo, you know, type houses, man. I can't make this up.
Right.
Kids running around naked, like,
yeah,
because I don't know if they didn't have clothes or what, but like I said, it was just
that was just their reality, you know.
I mean, over here, people were trying to hustle you for sunglasses. We take the convoy. People out here selling their valuables for food, for MRE boxes.
Yeah,
you know. So I was like, man, wow, like what a big transition, you know. And you don't see that out here. Like, people aren't living like that here.